Hi everybody, I hope you all had a good weekend and you're ready to get on with the week. This week we're going to be learning about habitats. So habitats is a really big special word that we use to talk about our homes. People live in houses or apartments. Those are the kinds of homes that we live in, or habitats that we live in. When we talk about animals living in habitats, they might live in a place like a woodland. So deer, skunks, bears are examples of animals that live in the woods or where there's many trees. That's a woodland. Other animals that might live in a pond, such as ducks, frogs, turtles. Other animals might live in deserts, such as coyotes and roadrunners, and snakes and lizards. And other animals might live in the ocean. Really big animals like whales, smaller animals like fish, and also some sea turtles, sea lions, animals like that live in oceans. And there are other habitats too. But over the next few weeks, we're going to be talking about woodlands, ponds, deserts, and oceans for sure. We might talk about some others. But today we're just going to talk about our habitat. We're going to be reading a counting book about different houses from all around the world. So I'm going to read the book and then we're going to go back and look at it again and talk about where all these houses are in the world. This book is Little Houses, a counting book by Helen Musselwhite. Here's the title page and we see it again, Little Houses. How many words is that? Little houses. I hear two words, little houses. I just realized, so my daughter painted one of my fingernails. That's why I have one pointing finger that has paint on it. She didn't do the rest of them. That was nice of her to paint one of my nails. I never do that myself. All right, let's look at this numeral. 1. There's just one house on this page. There's many different animals too. Looks like it might be a farm possibly because I see a sheep and a rooster. And here's some other animals that might live near the farm. A rabbit, deer, and an owl. Oh, and here, there's a dog in one dog house. There's one dog house and one people house. 2. Here are two houses. 1, 2. I see the numeral 3. 1, 2, 3 houses. I also see 3 sailboats here. 1, 2, 3 sailboats. And 1, 2, 3 dolphins. 4. These are modern houses. 1, 2, 3, 4 modern houses. I also see 4 trees. 1, 2, 3, 4 trees. Here's the numeral 5. Let's count the tree houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, wouldn't that be fun to live in a tree house? That looks fun. And look at under the ground. I see bunny rabbits in their habitat, in their little burrows under the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the numeral 6. Let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses. They all are very close together and look at how pretty they are. Tell me the colors with me. Blue, pink, yellow, purple, green, and red. Here's the numeral 7. Let's count the 7 houses that are in the snow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses in the snow. And it looks like there are foxes. Let's see if we can count them all. See if there are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And look, there is that fox in his habitat, which is also under the ground like that rabbit we saw before. 8. Let's count the 8 houses. These are so pretty. Look at the patterns on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houses. What comes after 8? 9. There's our numeral 9. Let's count the 9 houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 houses. And 10. This numeral has a 1 and a 0 in it, making the numeral 10. Wow, these houses are very close together. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 houses. I'm going to turn the page. And this page has all of our numerals and all the houses that we saw. Let's count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the rest of the book tells us where all these houses are. So I'm going to put the book down. You're not going to see this part. Maybe I'll hold it up to so you can see which house is where. And then I'm going to get out my globe and we're going to find it on the globe. All right, so right here, this says this is a Crowfler's cottage, and we can find that in Scotland. Scotland is far away from us. So here's my globe. This is a map of the whole world in a spherical shape. And right here, this is where we live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And if I wanted to go to Scotland, I'd have to get on an airplane and fly far away. Scotland is way up here in Europe. You see that? So here's Europe, and here's Scotland way up here. To make sure, I have to take my glasses off, make sure I'm pointing to the right place. Yes, Scotland, right there. Okay, the next house is called a tea house. We had 2 tea houses, and those we can find in Japan. It's a tea house because people like to drink tea, so we can pretend we have our saucer, and we can have a teacup, and we can sip our tea. We can have tea in our tea house in Japan. So let's go back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I think I'd fly the other way probably to go to Japan. Japan is in Asia. It's the continent here. And right here's Japan. And that's where you might find a tea house. Okay, the next one, we counted 3 of these. This house is in an island cabin in Sweden. That is in Europe. Oops. Oh yes, we said Scotland before, and now it's Sweden this time. So right here, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're going to get on an airplane. We're going to fly over here. And way up here in Northern Europe, you find Sweden right here in between Norway and Finland. Okay, the next one is a modern house. And you can find modern houses in lots of places. There are some modern houses in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So that just means a house that is not old. It's new. It's a modern house. And this one down here, the tree house, you can find in places like Wisconsin too. You can find tree houses in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You might find them more in the country because there are more trees, but people build tree houses in the city also. And this one also, Victorian House, USA. So I know that there are lots of Victorian houses in Milwaukee because lots of people built Victorian houses, probably a long time ago. Those are older houses. Number 7, this is a chalet, and that's in Switzerland. And what people like to do in Switzerland, that's the page with all the snow, they like to go skiing. So let's go back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right here. We're going to get on an airplane again, and we're going to fly on over to Switzerland. Oh boy, I'm going to take my glasses off and find Switzerland. Where is it? Right here. It's a little tiny country right by France. All right. And, oh, these were the colorful houses. These are cool. This is Ndebeleya House in South Africa. I have no idea if I said that right. That's my guess. But people there like to paint their houses in colorful paints. And each artist chooses what to put in their paintings. This can be done with anything from patterns and flowers to mobile phones. They put mobile phone pictures on it. That's cute. All right, so here we are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's see what would be the best way. I think we're going to go this way. Okay, so we're going to go on our airplane again. We're going to go all the way down here to South Africa. Wow, that is a long way away. And that's where those houses are. This is the continent of Africa, and at the bottom, we call that South Africa. When we counted to 9, we counted thatched cottages in England. England is in Europe, so that's near Sweden and Switzerland and Scotland. We also went there. All right, so here we have Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're going to get on our airplane, and we're going to England right here. It's an island, so at the top was Scotland, and here is England, and over here is Ireland. This is where you'll find those thatched houses. And the last one was a townhouse in the Netherlands. Okay, so we're going to get on our airplane again and flying over to Europe. And I have to look right here, the Netherlands, also in Europe. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed our book. Let's just count one time, just on our fingers, all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed counting today and learning about different homes that people can live in. And remember that another word for homes is habitat. And we look forward to learning all about different habitats this week. Well, and for the next few weeks. Okay. Love you. Bye.